Good afternoon, children. Today's topic is safety rules. Page number 20, week 3, enrichment sheet 1. Safety rules. Safety means the conditions of being protected from accidents and injuries. We must follow certain safety rules in our daily life to avoid getting hurt. Let us read the following. Safety at home. We should not play with matchsticks and fire. They can burn our fingers. We should not play with any sharp objects such as knives, blades, and scissors. We must not put our fingers in the electric sockets. We should never touch the electrical appliances and sockets with wet hands. Otherwise, we can get a shock. We should not leave our toys on the floor. We may fall down. We should not touch medicines without asking the elders. Please turn the page. Next. Safety while swimming. We should always go to the swimming pool with an adult. We must never push or pull anyone into the water. We must not go into the deep water area without the permission of the trainer. Safety while playing. We should not push or fight with each other while playing. We should never stand in front of a moving swing. We can get injured. We should not jump off the seesaw. We must take turn to play and give a chance to others also. So this is about the reading part. Now please just I'm sharing you the screen. The topic is safety rules. Yes, this is the topic, safety rules, safety, SAFETY, safety. S means search for hazards. A means analyze the risk. F, find the cause. E, eliminate the cause. T, tell others why you are safe. Okay, search the hazard means you have to find out the problem, hazard, risk. Next, analyze the risk means you have to know whether what is it is. Then find the cause. Cause means why this risk happened. Eliminate the cause means remove it. Tell others means you have to intimate others also if there is a problem. Next, you are safe. So this is the abbreviation for safety. Now coming to the keywords, these are the keywords: safety, protected, knives, blades, matchsticks, medicine, swimming, trainer, injured, electric sockets. Okay, so these are the keywords. So I will send you these keywords. You can write them and learn. Okay. Now, safety means you should be a safe position. The condition of being safe. Protection is called safety. Protected. You should be protected with dangerous things. Knife is a thing which is used in the kitchen to chop the vegetables. Blades are the sharp things. Again, very risky. Matchsticks. Yes, it is a matchbox matchsticks which gives us fire. Medicine. Yes, medicine is the thing when we fall sick or when we have any health issue, we take medicine. Swimming, we go to swimming pool for swimming. Trainer is a person who gives us training in the swimming pool. Injured means any problem, any hurt or any wound we get, that is called injury. And electric sockets are like electrical switchboards, wires, appliances, everything. These are all electrical sockets. Now coming to the safety means the condition of being protected, means we should be protected by different dangerous things. It is called as safety. So to be safe, we have to follow some rules in our daily life. It is very, very important to follow some rules in our daily life, because wherever you go, you have to follow some safety rules. Either you are at home or you are going outside, you are playing, you are in the school, whatever it may be, you should follow some safety rules. Now, first, let us see safety at home. See, Sometimes we think that, oh, we are very safe at home. What is the problem? Huh? Why there will be a problem in the home? We are already at home only, no? Then what is the problem? You people will be thinking, no, ma'am, we are at home only, ma'am. What is there for us? No, at home also there are some risk things. So you have to follow some safety rules at home also. What are there? Especially, first and foremost thing is you should not play with the matchbox or matchsticks and fire at home, because every house will have a matchbox, matchsticks, fire, because your mother will be cooking something or the other in the kitchen. So you should be very careful. You should not play with the matchstick, because you may get hurt, you may burn your finger. So that's the reason you should not play with the matchbox or matchsticks or fire at home. Very, very danger thing. Next, we should not play with any sharp objects like knives, blades, and scissors. These and all will be again in our house. Every house will have a scissor, knife, blades. Yes, sharp things will be, because we need so many things to be in our house. Everything is very useful for us. So we should be very careful while we are using these things. And it is very good not to play with these sharp things like knives. If you play with the knife, what happens? Automatically it will cut your finger. You should not play with the blades. You may cut, because blade will be very sharp. And scissors, they also will be very sharp. And even sometimes, no, people, children like you will be playing and you don't know the risk of that. Some children, no, they will put pencils also in their ears. It is very dangerous things. The pencil sharp edges will be, if you put in your ears or in the nose, it will hurt you. You will get a big problem of listening. Your ears will not work afterwards if you put pencils in your ears. And sometimes some children are very naughty, they will poke you with the pencil. These and all are dangerous things. So you should not do such type of things. Okay. Next, we must not put our fingers in the electric sockets. Very, very dangerous things. Electrical sockets are very dangerous because it consists of electricity. If you touch that electricity, it will give you a shock. So you should not put your fingers in the electrical sockets. And moreover, you should not touch the electrical sockets with wet hands. Wet hands are very, very danger. Suppose you have washed your face, or you have brushed your teeth, or you have taken your bath. So as it is, go and don't go and touch the electrical sockets, because your hands are wet, your body is wet. Wipe your body completely. Don't take that risk of touching the electrical sockets with wet hand. Very, very dangerous thing, especially during monsoon season. Monsoon season means rainy season. Rainy season is very danger, because although it will be very wet outside, because it will rain. So it will be raining outside, and inside we have different electrical appliances. You go and come from outside, so without wiping your body completely, don't touch any electrical socket. Okay, we should never touch the electrical appliances or the sockets with the wet hands, because we may get a shock. It will give you a shock, electricity. Okay, fine. Now, do not leave your toys on the floor, because you will slip and fall down. All the toys you are playing at home, your online class is finished. Now you want to play. Okay, play with your toys, but again keep them where they are. Keep them where they are. Don't throw like this on the floor. Anyone is coming to your house, it will look bad. You want to go from, you want to move from one place to the other in the room. You will keep your foot on that and you will slip and fall. So that is the reason you should not leave any of your toys on the floor, because you may fall down. You may slip on the toys and you may fall down. Next, you should not touch the medicines, or you should not take the medicines without the help of your elders. Very, very dangerous thing. Whatever the tablets or any medicines, if they are there at home, because we keep some tablets at home, because we don't know what happens at what time. So for our safety, we put some medicines and tonics. So mothers, they prefer to keep some medicines. Suppose suddenly you got cold or cough, you have to take some medicine. So they will keep that medicine in the cool places. So you people, without asking your mother or father or your elders, you should not touch them and you should not take them. Very, very danger, ma. Okay, that you have to keep in your mind. Do not touch any medicine or don't take any medicine without asking your elders. They will tell you, they will give you. You don't take. Next, safety while swimming. We all love swimming because we can enjoy in the water. Yes or no? But when you're going for swimming, you have to take some precautions. Whenever you are going for swimming, you have to go with your adult. Okay, either your father, your mother, or your any of your elders. You should always go to the swimming pool with an adult because you alone should not go and it will be very risky for you. Okay, so you have to go with an adult. When you are going to swimming, do not push or pull anyone into the water. Very, very dangerous thing. You should not pull or push anyone into the water because the people, if you are pushing and they don't know swimming, what happens? They will drink all the water which is there in the swimming pool and it will become very harm for them. They can't breathe and sometimes people may die also. So that is the reason you should never push or pull anyone into the water and never go deep into the water. Very, very dangerous thing. Swimming pool will be little like deep. So suppose if you are a kid, go and play in the kid swimming pool only. Don't go into the big swimming pool. Or if you want to go also, take your permission of the trainer or see that your father or mother or anyone is there with you. Do not go deep into the water because inside water you will not get that oxygen and you feel very hard to breathe. So that is the reason you should not go inside the water. Now, safety while playing. You are playing with your friends, your family members, or your relatives, whoever it may be. You should not push them or fight with the others while playing. Very, very bad habit. Yes, every child is important to their parent. You are important to your child and the other children are important for them, their parent. That's the reason I'm telling, every child is important to their parent. So when you people are playing with your friends or relatives or whoever it may be, your neighbors, please do not fight with them. Don't push or pull them. Very, very bad habit. That will become a habitat for you. And when you grow up also, you will be start fighting with others and there will be a big problem for you and your parents. So do not push or fight with others while playing. If the others are not playing, okay, if they are not fair, they are not playing properly, leave them there and go to your home. That's all. But don't fight with them. Very, very, some people will be, they will not accept. That's the reason what you should do, you should not be there, you go away from there. Go and play nicely with your brother or sister or any others, or go to home and be safe at home. But don't push or fight with others. Next, we should never stand in front of a moving swing. We can get injured. Someone is swinging. Okay, they are swinging, and if you stand in front of them, what happens? They will come and kick you, and you will go and fall somewhere. So you should not stand in front of a moving swing. Very, very danger thing. You think once you are swinging nicely and someone is there in front of you. What happens? You go and kick them and they will fall somewhere. So please, so you should not be in front of any moving swing. And when you are swinging, you don't tell any others to be in front of you. Okay? It is very, very danger. Now, you should not jump off the seesaw. You know seesaw? One, both the children will be sitting at both the sides. One will be up and one will be down. It is a balance one. So when you are playing such type of things, suddenly one of you jump, no other also will fall. So don't do such type of things because some children will be very naughty. They will be jumping here and there and they will be going. So if you do such type, what happens? Suddenly the person who is to the next side will move, the other one will fall. See how the boy is falling? So when you are using this seesaw, be careful that you get down from it slowly. Okay, okay, children. Next, suppose a group of children are playing. You have to take turn to play. Means let others also play. Suppose you are playing a football or volleyball or any other thing, only one should not play continuously. You should give a chance to others also. Suppose two of them are there, you are swinging this. Now you should give chance to others also, and you also should get a chance to play. So when you are playing together, you have to take turns to play and give the others also to play, or give the others also chance to play. So these are the different types of safety rules which you have to follow when you are at home, when you are in the swimming pool, or when you are playing in the garden or in the park or in the school, wherever it may be. So these are the different types of safety rules you have to be follow. Okay, okay children. Yes.